and I'm stupid. I had my microphone turned off the whole time. One second. Okay. So I need to create another block for industry here. Let me do that and then solve the water problem here. Okay, so now that we are on balanced needs, that calls for really quick and large construction everywhere. So now, how's my education going? This is okay. Firefighters, I'll need another firefighter station soon. But first they'll need park. And yeah, they do have water. I already thanked you for wishing me good luck. It isn't the first time I'm actually trying it, but I didn't ever get above 8k or something like that. So yeah, I'm really slow with this. I've heard about a person who actually got to like 11k or something. Okay, now I can actually fund the better school. Oh, I do have it already. Okay, but I can fund the public transport. So it's a good thing anyway. So now let's create the bus line here. Stop here, stop here, and a stop here. Okay, now the other way. I'm thinking that wouldn't work well, so I'm gonna change it up a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna go here. Okay, dang it, I really need to be fast about this. So here we go. Now budget electricity goes all the way up. Yep, water will go up again as well. And I need to raise my taxes back up because I'm paying for some new infrastructure and I need even more infrastructure. Come on. There is one thing with this game, and that is that it's a little bit more like it's easier when you actually have the when you're speedrunning it, because you don't pay as much for the utilities. You see every milestone gives you some money and you can get more people in it, while if you play at a slow pace, it means that you're actually paying a lot more for water or electricity per capita because you don't have that many people in your city. So that means that speedrunning actually removes some of the difficulties with the game. But yeah, I actually didn't ever play City Skylines other way than like, I mean, I didn't play it until like last week. However, I do have a qualification for it because I study civil engineering, so that helps a lot, really a lot. Oh, I'll need to delete these power lines. Okay, still don't have the larger dense zones. So this is gonna be the last one here. I got money, but I don't have anything to spend it on. I mean, I could get the second police here, and I'm definitely gonna need the graveyard now. No water here. Dang it, it's outside my area that I actually prepared. Yeah, that should work. So let's see. Yeah, they do have water. Now, where was I? I do have high school. We'll get the PD. And how's the... This is okay. Now the next milestone will take a long time. Unless I lower the taxes. And check what do they actually need. So... yeah, they need education. And I do actually need a new school. Because of the capacity. Now, how's my leisure? That's okay. Okay, here we go. I can't connect these. I'm here already. Now I need to restart the game, and I'll have to start from the scratch because sadly, as this challenge is for 30 minutes only, oh, 1 second. As this challenge is for 30 minutes only, I don't spend time saving, so that's a bit of an issue for me right now. I'm just gonna log in on Twitch so I can get to my dashboard and go. Okay. So now let's see if it grabs actually. Yeah, it does. So here we go. Here we have the game. I need to start my timer again because it obviously doesn't start with OBS. It's not part of it. Here we go. That's that. So in the meantime, here I am showing that I don't have any mods enabled. That's part of the challenge. Second thing that's required is that I don't have any assets, which I don't. And now I can actually start. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go here, and here we go. So road. First I need to put these. Now I'm gonna just change it to the one-way road. Okay, now we can start getting the basic infrastructure. So that's that. That's that. Let's just zone the residential. Now I can build the commercial here. And now I can take care of the utilities that are required. So power, there we go. And water, that will go here. Like so. Now this one needs electricity as well. And now I can actually complete the sewage system here. Okay, so now I can zone the other parts. Dang it, this is not completely effective. Well, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Yes, Nemo, it did. My computer froze, so I had to restart. And I'm starting again because the game doesn't really make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense saving the game when it's 30 minutes challenge anyway. So this is completely on me because I don't really have the hardware that's completely stable, and I'm aware of it, so it happens occasionally. I'm not entirely sure what's causing it, but I'm really positive that it's... Oh dang it. Oh dang it. I forgot and I messed up. Well, this one isn't going well. At least I do have money now. Let's see. So they do have electricity now. I didn't even change the budget here. It could be theoretically, but it's not the first time I have this issue, so I know that it's me, and it occasionally happens even when I'm not streaming. So there is no reason to think that it's Twitch or something else. Oh yeah, and I need to start with the education here. That's actually the biggest slowing down factor, as it turns out. Because without education they can't upgrade their homes and they can't have any more people. So now that we have this, I'm gonna take the loan here, get the doctor. Okay. They do want some... yeah, they have zoned it, or I have zoned it already. So now, not really thinking about effectivity entirely right now. There are a few tiles that could be better. Let's get this. Give them water. Give them water here. Come on. Okay, it didn't cancel it. That's great. Now I'm gonna get the firefighters and then police department. That will come in time. Another thing that's really causing me issues here is that the game always slows down when it gets to the milestone. Still no parks. Yeah, that's the next milestone. I'm losing money right now, but once these people move in, it'll be right. I might even get more of the industrial buildings here. Can't see the zone properly. Oh yeah, that's because I don't have the money. Well, let's just mark it in. Same here, so I know that it's 4 and 4 and not this one's. Okay, now I can have them build their shops and complete the road structure later. Okay, so now it's time for PD. Really need it right now. I'm gonna take the big loan, build a school, because apparently education is the limiting factor here. Then I'm gonna build the second power plant, because right now it's necessary as well. And I'm gonna build these paradox plazas to get the value up. It's like the next most needed thing. By the way, I didn't know some time ago that it actually helps on every part of the town. Again. There's the fog that's messing with me. Was my plumbing. So right now it covers everything, but it will not for long, so let's just get it repaired. Almost. Okay, I'll be building here, so that will be necessary as well. Okay, big demand on residential, so I'm gonna need another block at least, one, maybe two. So let's get that here. I'm gonna just go with the same size everywhere. So right now I'm at 1.7 thousand people, and last time when I got to double that, it was like 15 minutes. I really hope that I can get this lower. So high school, elementary school, the problem is that education takes a lot of time, and also I'm already on capacity, so I'm just gonna raise the residential taxes back up, complete this road and build the zone, and actually I'm gonna just raise their funding here. That'll help. Also, yeah, this is another thing that helps a lot with growth. I don't always remember to do it, but those parks increase land value, which is really important in growing the city fast. Okay, great. So we do have everything right now except for the buses potentially. So I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna try it again. So let's start the line here. Go around here, then here, and here, and back. Now that's one, and let's do the other direction. So that's here. Here, here, on this spot, and back. Okay, now water here. I didn't do the plumbing in this part. I'll need zone for it, and I'll need another residential blocks. This needs to be connected. Can I maybe get it here? No. Okay, it works. Speed it up again. Another power plant. Or maybe just funding. Okay. That takes care of that. Now let's just zone another industry here. Complete the park structure. How's my education going? High school not good. Elementary not good either. Dang it. That's gonna slow me down later. So let's get the commerce and industry. They do have almost everything. Okay. I'd really like getting the school. I'm gonna just raise taxes for a bit. Didn't mean school, but yes, I need school as well. I need school and power plant because it'll be slowing me soon. So that's power plant. Let's lower the taxes again. Okay, so now the power plant. When I get the power plant, I can lower budget on electricity. That will help a lot. A little bit less. Actually, I think it'll have to be 100. Okay, and now I can already build a school here. Great. Now they want more residential. That's awesome. Okay, this one is already plumbed in. Oh dang. It was really the education slowing me down a lot. So, another residential block. They're gonna need another park here. Can I build it here? build it here because I don't expect the road to actually go to another block on that spot. This is gonna be in this commercial, and I'm actually gonna change the road structure here for a bit. I'm gonna go to the end here. I'm gonna go half commercial, half industrial. How is my power structure going? Okay. I need to connect these and build another block here. And okay, there is water. There are spots that really don't have it good right now. The water is not nice here. Anyway, I'm gonna check the garbage. So, seems that it should work, but I don't know. I'm gonna create another garbage this one over here. It has better connection. Okay. You're still cool that you're trying to watch. Like, I have only 15 minutes left, so you know I need to go fast. There is only so much I can do in this time. Oh dang. Electricity again. Great. Now I'm gonna build another power plant. Speed it up. It's actually water. Oh yes, it actually is water. That makes it a little bit easier to take care of. Now I'm gonna build it here so it doesn't help with the noise pollution. And I'm gonna need what did I actually unlock here? Not the university. I'm gonna try to improve the education as much as I can. Still no water everywhere. That's great that I'm actually able to impress someone other than my girlfriend. So, right now, still, I'd really like this number to be higher. Was my firefighting? Could be better, but good enough. I'm gonna need death care right now. Because I do have a dead person here. And it really helps with the demand on residential. So here we go. You see how well it actually spiked. So I'm gonna just, okay, zone it in. Remove these. Zone the rest. That's true. It is important. However, I think that there are other people that... Do I have electricity here? No, I don't. Dang it. They're gonna complain. Come on. Disconnect. Okay. So I can erase the whole line here. Whoa. Okay, no water. That's everything. Another park here. Actually, these parks are somewhat cheaty because they are a little bit too powerful. Like, they provide far too much value for their price. So now, zone the rest here. Change taxes for residential home. I with electricity and water, I can lower those. Let's see if 100 is okay. Yeah, that's okay. This is, by the way, surprisingly huge thing, because if you can lower taxes, it means that you can inflate your demand, and it helps your city grow surprisingly well. So, oh, my bot woke up. Cool. I'm gonna go rest industry here and get the commercial going over here. The problem with lowering the budget is that you don't really work with the same numbers, so you really need to look for the availability and needs. By the way, how's my firefighting here? Oh, not great. Yeah, they'll be able to handle it though. Now it's time to again zone some new residential buildings. By the way, this thing that I'm drawing here isn't a beautiful city. It's like the urban sprawl, that's how it's called. But it's the most efficient way to actually build a city. I can use this to actually... Come on. Connect these and zone this as residential. Okay, how's my education? So library is far away. I'm just gonna take a loan here because I really want them to upgrade here. Medical care, that's alright. They don't have water here. Dang it. All the time without the pipes. Is it difficult modding for Kiri or overall modding? Dang it, I erased one. Come on. Okay, I need budget trace for electricity company. Okay, so how's my land value here? They need a park. Okay. Because I was considering trying to mod for Curie as well. She had a request on Discord some time ago. The thing is, I really thought that I would be able to do that while doing other work, so I think it wouldn't actually work well. Now this is full. Yeah, they need water. I'm surprisingly expanding a lot on this side. Like, I didn't expect it. Hello, Rhiannon. I didn't expect you here at all. Let's see. Yeah, they don't have plumbing here. It is a city building simulator. It's really complex. It follows the real, well, it is simplified. However, it does follow the real concepts that are used in city planning. And that's great. So if you want to start playing the game, actually, it's in the beginning it's quite overwhelming if you don't know what you're doing. Awesome, I can do high density now. So let's just do that here and speed it up. Let's get the education here as well. They're going to need some parks. I still have 5 minutes. Wow, this is really interesting. I haven't gotten this far, like with the... Actually, I haven't played this city, or like this map for some time already. So I don't remember it's actually this easy to get like 6.5 thousand people. Thank you for joining me, at least for a bit. I don't know if I can tell you a lot when I'm trying to build a city in half an hour. It's quite complicated, or I need to focus, so I'm gonna get the offices here, like so. And I'm gonna build the high density residential here as well. Okay. Now let's see, what do I have? I really need more firefighters. So that's that. Medicine. I don't have enough doctors anymore. Let's get one here. Yeah, that's firefighting. I do need even more firefighters. So police department isn't doing well. Now they'll need electricity here, so I'll just zone residential here. I don't know, it's not really a good system building high density residential behind low density residential when the highway is here. But it's the only way I can actually make it work in this time I have right now. Also, I should be able to... I don't have one-way roads. Are they here? That's with tram? No. You're not distracting. If I need to focus, I'm just not gonna react quickly enough. I can build the industry on the other side. I forgot. Like, here I have demand, those 3 columns. And if they exist, that means that I can create a zone and they will create their own businesses. Every business has their name, etc. And I basically need to fulfill the demand, create... Oh, thank you for the follow. I can change the land value. Like, there are multiple types of buildings: electricity, water, garbage disposal, healthcare, firefighting. Okay, I really need to create one department here. Thanks for the follow, Nemo. You like the base? Okay. Now, last minute. Time to go completely crazy with the budget. Drop everything down, everything here. Well, not really, but this doesn't really help. I can't take the loan. Let's see how it affects me in the last minute. Oh my god, sorry. This message from my bot is supposed to be disabled. I tried it, but yeah, I actually didn't disable it later. Anyway, seems like I got to 8,000, probably 400 people. Yeah, 400 people. And this is the end. 8,460 people. I'm gonna take a break for a bit. So I'll be right back. I'll leave you with some music and okay. Yeah, I will, Ryanon. I will if I think of something. Anyway, if you want, I can tell you when I get back a little bit more about the game without the challenge. I really need to go for a bit right now, so see you soon. Okay, so I'm here. I just needed to go to the toilet, plan some things, and oh, I have the music really loud now. 1 second. Okay. So, Ryanon, are you still here? I would really like to know. I'm gonna save this one, like, what was it? 8,460. Okay. Nemo, I've heard, I didn't see a person who had like, what was it? 11,000 he said. I didn't watch the video, or he didn't show me. He said it on stream when I was not lurking, watching there. But I don't know, I'm a little bit stuck on that number. Actually, if I check my yesterday or Sunday streams, if I check those, I was able to get like 6,000-7,000. So yeah, I'm still improving. I'd really like to know though if Ryanon is watching right now, because I would like to tell her a little bit more about the game if she can. I'm gonna try. Actually, I'm gonna try her Discord. I don't own all DLCs. I don't own most of the DLCs. You can see it here on the left. I have After Dark, Snowfall, Mass Transit, dang it, Park Life. It was for free, so I added it, and Match Day. But yeah, I bought a package that was on a Czech shop for really big discount, and I don't know, I don't really plan buying everything right now. It doesn't really matter anyway. At least for the first 30 minutes, everything is locked, so I can't really do that. Just give me a little second for a bit more. I'm gonna try if she does have time for me to explain the game a little bit more. Just I mean, you're eventually gonna go out of things to add as a DLC anyway, so also most of the or some of the DLCs are adding quite large complexes that need managing, so I understand why there aren't all that many. You wanna see another run? You want me to try it again? Okay, I'm just waiting for Ryan's reply on Discord. So let's see if she pops in or no. Okay, she said she will actually, so I'm just gonna start a conventional game. I didn't even test my mods yet, so let's see if that crashes or no. Like when I got cities on my computer here, I run it all. Like part of the reason I actually bought it was to try the challenge, because even though I could get it like not completely you know, legally, or let's just move this. Yeah, that's what I need. Okay, move it. Okay, now it didn't crash immediately. Let's see. Do I want winter? Let's have a look at this map. I thought that the game isn't expensive enough to justify, you know, not doing it really the correct way. I'm just gonna hide the timer right now. Oh, okay. So this one has unlocked everything. Not really what I want. Nemo, you said you know City Skylines, so you actually built something, am I right? Okay. Some of the mods are changing the game behavior in a way that I don't like. Is one of the mods like the official unlock everything? I don't remember. Oh yeah, there are these. Okay. Dang it. I do have like 5 mods that are... This one looks nice. That are like based on the... or solving some of the issues the game has. Nice, Rhiannon. I left the challenge for a bit just to have time to actually talk about the game and how it works. So, first things first. This is the map. It is a little bit larger and it consists of these tiles. In the start of the game you have access only to one, which must be connected to some highway that's required. It doesn't give you many things to work with in the beginning because it supposedly like is to teach you how the game works. So I'm just gonna start with connecting these in a way that would help me. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm doing them like this because I want to build a roundabout here, or whatever I do. On the left here you have some basic tools like circles, etc. So that's that. Now I want this to be like this. Okay, now I'm building a roundabout here just because the traffic is eventually gonna get quite big, and it's far easier to prepare earlier than later. So now you need to have access to water, so I'm just going for building next to it from the very beginning, even though you don't have to. Now one of the things that's really nice is that you can actually curve the roads and you don't really need to go like complete square city, etc. You can like build nice waterfront and, you know, create an interesting looking actually structure. So let's say this will be my starting area. Now the second thing that I can use are zones. So first is streets, second is zones. Here I have 4 tools. One is just fill the whole zone or big part of it. Second is just one tile, and I can create like squares to fill it. And then there are brushes, small one and large one. The large one is a really useful tool because it fills every street has, or every small street has 4 tiles next to it you can use, and the brush fits it exactly, or with some reserve. Now that I have some buildings, next they'll need some services. Now here you can choose which way you go. You have coal power plants or wind turbines. Eventually, at least in some DLCs, or here it is, you have solar power plants, and those do react to the weather. So here you can see the wind. If you can have like fog, or you can have snow, which will lower the efficiency, I don't know, of the solar power plants. The same actually does go for water, but you would need to have a DLC, I think. I don't recall correctly, or I'm not entirely sure about that. Now I'm gonna pump water from here. You can see these lines, they are showing how the water flows. Okay, I need to have this to see it. So you can see there is a really low current, but it exists. Another thing you could do is just find a slope in the opposite direction and just dump the water there, because you can pollute your environment. So I'm just gonna, actually not here, a little bit over here. Okay, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Now I'm just gonna connect these so the people do have their utilities. Electricity, every building needs electricity and water. So this is the necessities you need to start city. Now I can start time. There are 3 speeds, as in many simulations. I'm gonna start building the second row here. Now I'm running on slow because I don't really rush. There is no need for me to rush, so you can see that the buildings are taking quite a long time to build. But eventually you'll have a lot more tools to work with, and it wouldn't make sense rushing then. So right now there are first houses, small simple buildings. By the way, this camera, for example, doesn't exist in vanilla Nemo. You can't look like this, I think, without having a mod. Now I don't have electricity over here. That's because the buildings are too far away from each other, and that is another way the simulation works. If you have buildings next to a road, you can see it when I open this. They are creating a zone with, like, that's covered with electricity. That's simulating the cables going under the street. While if you actually had the same thing, one sec, I'm just gonna lower the budget here. If you did the same thing without the buildings, it wouldn't have the coverage because it's not a street, it's like a road. So right now I'm in minus. Yeah, I can understand that. That's why there is Move It mod. I don't really use it ever, or I didn't ever use it, but I know that you can click on a street and change the curvature, but still it's not vanilla. Let's speed it up a little bit so we get some money, and also I'll need to create some commercial. And yeah, I'm gonna go from here. Oh yeah, I don't have money. Dang it. So some temporary industry here. This is a bit of a problem. I don't have access to loans yet or taxes, so I can't really make money. The biggest thing in the beginning that creates trouble is that you don't know how much the roads cost, and it's surprisingly a lot. It's the reason why when I start the speedruns, I start right next to the road. I didn't really play City Skylines in such a long time that I really didn't account for the prices of roads. So yeah, they'll be unhappy for a while before I get to positive numbers again. Let's see what this mod does. So, oh yeah, it does have this cinematic camera, that's one thing, and it follows some cars. That's neat. I didn't ever try it. I just loaded the mods today. Okay. Still in negatives. Also, Nemo, another mod for you I would suggest is TPME. It's traffic manager, and it is a huge mod because it gives you the opportunity to change roads like this, so they actually make sense. Definitely, it looks really neat if you can and also Ryan, you can do that manually. You can just, I think this one, yeah, you can follow a car and look yourself. So yeah, 360, what's the requirement here? 500, okay. Let's speed it up. I know they'll be a little bit angry or leave even. Yeah, you can do the same with with people who are actually walking. You can rename them. You can create it's like The Sims but citywide. Dang it, it's not this. Okay. Let's speed it up again so we get to make it work finally. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have zoned this part because there is no water in it. Now, once I get a little bit further, you've seen it in the speedrun, there is garbage, then they have healthcare, fire okay, finally. Now slow it down, and I can finally solve this thing. I actually want the industry to be here, so I'm just gonna build a new zone for industry over here. Let's say like this for now. The water is already part of it. Okay, and now I can just remove this zone and they'll raise their buildings. While, yeah, this is the power plant, so they will not erase that, and it's connected. I didn't ever really try this. I don't know how it works. Maybe it's the most. Okay, yeah. That's the tool I actually want to use in the future. Dang it. So now that I have this, I can easily just create the zone, give them utilities. It's always smart to cover as much area as possible without creating an empty zone. So now that I do have people, I can take a loan because I was really slow. And I'm gonna give them a school and a doctor here, and they will not be processing their garbage yet. That'll come with time. Okay, now to grow a little bit, I'm just gonna speed it up again. Okay, there is one tiny building that shouldn't be here. Okay. Will you maybe raise it? Okay, thank you. Now they do want the garbage processing, so I'm just gonna raise the taxes. This is a little bit of a cheaty thing, but it gives you money fast and you can solve the problems you actually wouldn't be able to. So here we have it. There is a modification, by the way, where you can, instead of getting this easy landfill, you can get some garbage processing, like recycle center. It does the same thing, but it's supposedly ecologic. And the thing with it is, like, people do talk here. One thing I think I can just get me this simple achievement. Okay. Anyway, they have just some simple, silly things they say, but they oftentimes are a little suggestions what you could do or what is doing fine, etc. Like right now, you can even check here. They have some info on the houses, why they're sad. And you can see here, this is a garbage truck that is just gonna go out of the landfill and collect trash everywhere. And once you have the land covered with these services, it means that people are satisfied, and it will actually help you grow demand on the type of buildings which is here. So right now there is high demand for residential, and that means that I actually built it to fill it. It is a really neat game unless you get into trouble with traffic, because that's the most difficult thing to solve. Working out traffic when you have some really large issues in your